welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. We're doing alright with our little fledgling warband. We've only really got a couple of injuries at the moment, and we're just going to make do with them. So our hero unit, Cooks's here, now has an old battle wound. It's not great, but it's also not the worst. He's not lost a limb or anything, so he's going to be able to soldier on and keep going. He will have to sit out a couple of missions for the moment though. We don't have enough money to replace him or hire like a stand-in for the moment, so we're just going to be continuing on with our leader and our selection of henchmen. Viperus is still Cyclopean and sat waiting on the back for his eye socket to heal up, so he's also going to be sat out. So let's just get into another mission. What do we have available? So we've got a marked for death, being hard. It's not ideal for us, but we could make it work. Rivals in the ruins. Okay, so we've got two hard missions available. I think out of these, average, poor, average, average, I think we're going to go for Rivals in the Ruins, which is just going to end up in a straight slog match. So let's deploy.
Your scouts have discovered a rival warband in the vicinity. These warriors are clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive target.
Now, around about this point, you might start to notice that all of these maps are actually the same, and there's a very good reason for that. It's because it's based on the actual map of Mordheim, and the game development team, Rogue Factor, decided, quite rightly I think, that rather than giving some people an advantage if they've just been very familiar with the layout of a procedurally generated system, they've put everyone on a level footing and selected like 4 or 5 specific maps and sectors, and then created those in exquisite detail, and the end result is that you actually can learn your way around and well, basically minimize any home turf advantage that a better warband might have over you. I think we're going to try and come down this way and then across. Yeah, these are witch hunters, so it's probably a good thing that we don't actually have our hero unit with us. Their heroes tend to be quite terrifying. So you can sit here, we'll put Furman here, Kragor go here, and Grazigar can go fairly close to the front. Alright, let's try and keep an eye out for traps. So we're going in the right direction. We could come across to the left and head down this way more, or nah, let's go down here and then come round. Be an invisible barrier there. Ah, that's because those stairs are bust. Well, I guess you are going down through the building then. Let's reorganize your movement a little. Can't go down through that building. I guess you're going down through this one. Yeah. That's the weird stone from this building. We could go pick that up. As we're forced to go this way, it's a pretty good idea actually. Oh, and then we can come down this slope. There's a trap down there. Must remember that. So we'll pick this up. Oh, it's just a fragment. And just wait. May as well wait in ambush stance. Now, one of the troubles with the witch hunters is they all tend to be fairly fast, with the exception of their executioner. The executioner is their heroic unit. We won't see those until we get much higher warband ratings. Our own heroic unit is the Chaos Spawn, which is a giant chaos mutated monstrosity, and it's perhaps my favourite unit in the whole game. Right, where are we sending you? Let's go the exact same way. We took our leader, well, near enough. There's no need for him to go all the way up there, so you can just wait here in Overwatch. Then we'll bring our meat shields along as well. Jumping up and down those climb and drop points. It's not the fastest way to get around, unfortunately. Actually, I'm going to send you in here to try and... Can I send you in here? I want to try and get as many of the search points as possible as well while I'm doing this. But given there's no way in there, there's no point. If I send you here, you can just wait your turn. That will do. Ambush. Get Kragor to come along as well. Nice orderly line, everyone. It's very unlikely we're going to run into them this early, especially given that their cart is so far away from ours. Go. That will do for now. Gotta wonder what their final unit is, that it's got such a low initiative. It could be something that's like lost a leg and is just forced to run much slower. So Sidus, you're coming down. That's a trap. Let's put our perception on again if we can. We'll give it a go. Good. Just double check that we don't run into anything. So there's a dead body there we can loot as well. Let's do that. Very carefully dodge around the trap. And what's that over there? Oh, that's weird stone. Great. 6 gold crowns, not very much, but at the moment that's what, about 20% of our entire gold reserves. There's a chest up there as well. And just enough movement to come around here and pick up more weird stone. Say it a lot, but picking up weird stone, it's basically how your warband survives or fails. So do make a priority of it. Obviously, the first priority is to live through the level. But picking up weird stone should be a very high priority after that. Wondering yet if we can see any of theirs through the buildings. Unlikely. I think they're going to be barreling straight across through here. Like, they're likely to come up this way. So if we bring the main force back that way a bit. Huthul, you can come down. Fall on your ass. Good work. He says sarcastic. May as well pick these up as you're coming past. It would be nice to get Huthul somewhere that he can get an ambush shot from an altitude. So we might try and take him up into that building. I mean, you can still do ambush shots from ground floor. There's no reason why not. Just your... I think I can see there, guys. Yes, there they are. So we've got a couple of flagellants over there. Fine. You can go on Overwatch here, and we shall bring the heavies over. Kragor first this time. Come over and provide support. Government. Same on the other side. And perhaps sit a little bit in front. You can see this guy now as well. Zealot. And we'll bring Grazigar over as well. Barely survived that jump down. Still, barely's all we need. Yeah, you can see on ambush just back here. So if at all possible, we're going to try and bring our Magister over to lend some
round has started.
Mystical support now. Yeah, back the way we came is the only thing to do, really. Dodge all the traps. Okay, we can start buffing up our troops from here. So let's give Furman weapons of destruction. Give him some extra armor penetration and some more damage. No curse for us this time. And then I think we will risk another one and we'll put it on Kragor. Yep, got away with it. Great. We'll just sit here on dodge stance for the moment. Probably start to see them moving up. Oh, we can see their leader now as well, actually. Right, they're looting Weirdstone. They obviously have the same priorities we do. Here comes their leader. There's our Overwatch shot. Which is going to annoy him by getting in the way of his movement. Oh, good work, Furman. Expected to take a hit there, but that's okay. 2 hits, not as good. But to be honest, we only really need to get one more on him, and he will be in a very bad place. So we're going to continue to focus fire on their leader chap. Let's see if we can get Huthel upstairs in there. I don't think we can. That's a closed door. Bet that's probably a deployment only spot. So the only way to get upstairs would be to go all the way back through that, which we're not going to do. So we'll just stand still, take an aimed shot over Furman's shoulder. Miss. Looked like we actually tinged off Furman's axe there. And reload again. We're probably going to get Huthel hit now. Oh no, gosh, he's focused on Furman. That's not great for us. Alright, Furman's turn. Yes, attack, and I would focus on Carlville and Falkenberg. Yes. Then go into dodge stance. And we'll try and bring as many people to support as possible around the edge here. So, can we get a charge? No, I don't think we can. Best we could do would be to squeeze into this corner to get some attack. In fact, if we could get past, we might be able to charge from in here. No, the corners of the doors are going to get in the way. But we don't really need the charge. Just an attack will suffice, especially if it takes him out. Excellent. Alright, let's try and loot his body. Modern hunting rifle. Won't say no to those. And then we shall engage at the back here, just to add an extra body to terrify this guy. We go in dodge stance. We'll bring Grazigar up to charge this guy from the side. Excellent hit. And yeah, Grazigar, you can just sit on dodge stance.
A new round has started.
Alright, let's buff our troops again. So this time we're going to do Kragor and Grazigar, just in case Furman goes out of action before we can actually use him. And again, crossing our fingers that we don't get any mystical Tzenchi curse. Good, nothing yet. You can see the chance rolls in the top right hand corner scrolling past in the combat log there. So failure casting on Grazigar, but no curse still, which is good. And we're just going to move forwards a little in case we have to advance. We want to try and protect Huthul as our weak archer as much as possible here. What are they doing? They're still just collecting weird stone off in the distance. Fine, if they don't want to focus on helping their allies, that's their choice. And they might also be trying to... here they come. I was going to say, figure out a way to get around behind us and flank us. Let's take an aimed shot, just to keep our chance to hit. Oh, excellent. Up. When a unit is stunned like this, they pretty much get automatically hit anytime you try and melee them, which is going to be great for our frontline troops there. Also, recovering from stun reduces your offensive points. So, excellent work there, Huthul. Unfortunately, he acts fast, but he didn't have enough effect. Oh, he's still got an arrow in his arm. Oh, that looks really painful. He didn't have enough offensive points to attack us, so Furman's going to get his revenge, or at least try to. So, back on to Kragor. Excellent. Now, moving's going to be tricky because that guy's on ambush stance. He could well charge forward at us. Let's see if we can loot this body, get a halberd out. Sure. And then if we just sit on dodge stance for the moment, I'm not sure how best to handle this guy coming at us next. I think if I just sit here on ambush stance, we're trying to protect our weaker troops for the moment.
A new round has started.
More buffs. Grazigar. And also, no, not me. There we go. Kragor. We can't possibly continue to stay lucky with these curse rolls. There we go. Dumbfounded. And dumbfounded. Affected by stupidity. Great. What that means is we might potentially miss our next 3 turns. If we're not in combat, we have to make a stupidity test to even do anything. It's actually why we fired one of our previous henchmen. So yeah, that's not great. Still, it's it could be worse. It could always be worse. That's what it boils down to. Now at this stage, we only really need to take out one more of their troops. Great work there, Grazagar. Taking the fight to them. Oh, damn. Whew, good dodge there, Furman. Alright, so Furman's in a bit of trouble there. Who should we focus on? Probably worth focus firing on the guy at the back. He's already been hit. So he's going to be easier to take out. And once we take them out, they're going to have to make a Warband route check to even stay in the fight. That will do for you, Huthel. If I just end your turn. Kragor. Oh, Kragor, somehow you've managed to end up in combat. Fine. Attacking the flagellant then. And dodge stance. It's a very precise engagement from that flagellant then to have gone at the point where both of our spheres of influence, those circles on the ground, intersect. Not impossible, just I find it very tricky. Permanent, go into dodge stance. Please don't get hurt again. Grazagar, you can continue attacking here. Oh, if that had been just a little bit tougher. And dodge.
A new round has started.
There we go. Stupidity test failed, so he misses his turn entirely. And this time, all of their flagellants go before us. I'm sorry, Furman. You might be going out of action this turn. Bechtolton obviously hiding in the distance. Yeah. Totally expected that. Alright, let's shoot Chinals. We'll do an aim shot again. Take him out of action. Oh, that would have been very useful had you hit. Then we could have brought Grazagar back. Close. Oh, and a miss. Only just missed, but really that's all they need.
A new round has started.
Oh good, no stupidity test this time. I think it's going to be better for us if we charge into combat and get more attack chances as well. Saunter into combat and get more attack chances this time. Good. Might as well loot his body as well. Oh, a weird stone shard. Yeah, it's worth more than 6 crowns to us, so we'll do that. And Sidus, do you want to come and do the same over here as well? Bosh! Good work, Sidus. And what did he have? Oh, a Weirdstone cluster. Swap that out. Definitely better for us. And then get you out of the way a little. And you can sit here just on dodge stance. Incredibly likely that they, fail their route test now. So we managed to grab as much Weirdstone as possible there. Unfortunately, it's always really tricky to achieve the optional objective, so this is just a battleground victory rather than a decisive victory. We get less loot from the battlefield afterwards as a result, but that was still a victory on a hard mission, so I'm very pleased with how that went.
You have proven yourself worthy of the dark blessings of chaos. Each victory you render to the Shadow Lord brings you that much closer to your destiny.
Oh, after action report. How fares Furman? Sidus did really well, clearing up at the end there and buffing everyone along the way. Well earned, Sidus. Well earned. Near-death experience. So Furman's going to be out for a little while, but ultimately he's surviving just fine and getting a little extra experience point for it.
The gods are with you.
Good work, Furman.
Fantastic.
Excellent work, Kragor. Grazagar, you are becoming a valuable member of this warband.
New warriors are available for hire. Your
Excellent.
warband is getting stronger.
So, our warband is now a rank 2 warband, which unlocks our second hero slot and also the second hero type for our warband, in addition to the increase in cart capacity and buff effect of the idol. I've not used that yet, but if you go to your cart, you can prorate your idol and get some resistance to weird stone effects. It's not very practical unless they're already very near your cart, so I don't tend to do it. A few little things to sell, some more weird stone, obviously. So we're up to 61 weight, which is excellent for us. At a rank 2 warband, we can expect to have a demand come through for about 150-ish, I think, on average. So I want to save up our weird stone until we've got at least that much before we ship any more off. Let's pay for treatment and pay our guys. Really running low on cash now, but I believe the shipment should arrive, yes, day after tomorrow. We can probably make it till then. So shop, sell. Let's sell a hunting rifle, we can't use it. The Sigmarti Warhammer, again. Halberd. That's probably enough for the moment. We can always sell a little bit more if we need. I'll sell a shield for 2. Nah, I'll hold on to it until I need to sell it for that. Right, warband management. Let's assign some of these stat points. So, Sidus, our Magister. Yeah, we're still going to focus on his agility for the moment. And in terms of down here, weapon skill for those points where we do need to charge him into combat. Furman, injured. Yeah, he'll be out for quite a while. We're not going to replace him. Again, we just can't afford to at the moment. Kragor. Viperus. Yeah, there we go. Grazagar. 1 point. What do we want to do for you? Thinking probably alertness. Just bring up your speed a little. And Cooxus, we're not doing anything until you've achieved your first mutation. Huthol. So, again, alertness. Let's just bring up your speed a little. And that's everyone for the moment. We got a couple more of these go past. I think enemy kills, tactical victories is 1. Victory streak. It's nice. There we go. Enemy kills. Yeah, that's ticked up to 15. When it says kills, it means just out of action rather than necessarily kills. But we've still got 5 more points to go before we can get any more skills on that. So let's leave that for the moment. Nothing else to do here just yet. So on to the next day. 3 warriors are currently receiving treatment for their injuries. Yikes, that's basically half our warband at this point. And it is now Fistag, the 7th of Flugsight. Well, this is a good point to call an end to the episode. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this series. This is a brutal game with no saving and backing up and reloading your saves if things don't go your way. When people get injured, they get injured and have to sit out, and then your warband suffers. And it can be brutally hard at times as a result, but I love it. It's a very different gaming experience to the norm. So yeah, join me next time for more Mordheim, City of the Damned.